Hey guys, what's up? Russ here. Today I'll be doing my top 10 X-Men comics. Got 7 raw and 3 slabs. And man, this was tough just picking 10 of these. X-Men is my second biggest collection next to Superman. I've got like 4 short boxes of Superman comics and 2 short boxes of X-Men. A lot of great stuff in there. It was really difficult just picking out 10, but I think I selected 10 really good ones. I could have easily gone all slabs because I have the entire like Dark Phoenix storyline in slabs, and that was like tempting to just run through that, but that would have been more like a showcase than a top 10. So let's get into what I picked out here. Starting off with just an all-time favorite cover of mine. I'm going with X-Men 11. Epic Jim Lee cover here. That is so good, man. Next up is another favorite cover of mine, and I didn't have this in my collection until just a couple years ago. I finally found a great deal on it at Heroes Con, but I picked up X-Men 24, this awesome Rogue and Gambit cover. Don't know how I didn't have this in my collection sooner, but actually finding it in person at the con was awesome for a super great price. Rogue and Gambit, probably my 2 favorite X-Men of all time. Next up we have X-Men 53, and this is the first full appearance of Onslaught. One of my all-time favorite villains in comics period is Onslaught, and this storyline was absolutely incredible. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend picking it up either in trade or an omnibus. I've been wanting to get it in omnibus myself, but I've got nearly all the single issues now and a bunch of the tie-ins. I still need to wrap up a few, but I had to throw this on here. Onslaught is such a great villain for the X-Men, and I love how they tied it in with the earlier storyline of Fatal Attractions, where Wolverine had his adamantium removed. Another great storyline. But it was so cool how he went from X-Men to like the whole Marvel universe. Next up is Uncanny X-Men 139, and this is I guess a minor key, but it's a really good story. It's the first time that Kitty Pryde joins the X-Men, and I believe it's also the first appearance of Wolverine's brown suit, if I'm not mistaken. And I think there's one more minor key in this issue, but I can't remember what it was. But I got this years ago at a flea market, and it's such a cool book, dude. Next up is, we're kind of sticking with Rogue here in this theme. This is Uncanny X-Men 158, the first appearance of Rogue in an X-Men comic book. I do have her first appearance in Avengers Annual 10, but this was the first time she showed up in an X-Men title. So I had to throw this on the list. Awesome story. And still sticking with Rogue here. We've got Uncanny X-Men 177, and this is the first time that Rogue joined the X-Men. Another great story. Needless to say, some of them didn't really accept her with open arms, but she becomes a part of the team in this one. We're jumping all the way up to Uncanny X-Men 350. My other favorite character in the X-Men, Gambit. This is finally his origin, or parts of his origin revealed. It's been a few years since I read it, so I can't remember if it's the whole origin or not. But this is a wraparound cover. Let me take the backing board out. And it's just such a great issue. I need to get the issues leading up to this one. I'm missing a couple in that run, but I had to throw this on the list for Gambit. Sooner or later, I'm going to get his first appearance, Uncanny X-Men 266. I have a facsimile, and I was tempted to put that on here, but I've got so many great originals, I didn't want to put facsimiles on the list. But now we're jumping into the slabs. We got all new, all different X-Men 101. This is still before it became Uncanny X-Men, but it is the first appearance of the Phoenix. This was a major grail for me, and I never thought I would own it. I picked it, I can't remember if it was 2019 or early 2020 when I picked it up, but I was finally able to add this to my collection in a 5.0, man. Still can't believe I got this book in my collection. If I would have waited, I probably could have got it a little bit cheaper, but I got it for a pretty good price still. Love this book. Next up, we're going with Uncanny X-Men 129. I had the first appearance of Kitty Pryde joining the X-Men, and now I have her first appearance in comics. And this is also the first appearance of Emma Frost. Awesome book here, Uncanny X-Men 129, and it is a part of that Dark Phoenix saga storyline. And last up, we've got a first appearance of an underrated character, in my opinion. This is Uncanny X-Men 244, the first appearance of Jubilee. Got this in an 8.0 on eBay several years ago. Gosh, maybe 2018, 2019. But I scored this for like $40, I think. Just over, like slightly over with tax. But it was free shipping, dude. So it was like, I know it was under $45. But there it is, last but not least, the first appearance of Jubilee. Alright, that does it for my top 10 X-Men. Next up is the top 10 Spider-Man comics. And after that, I think I'm going to do another showcase video and show all my slabs, because I got like a little over 20 slabs now in the collection. Alright, that's it for this one. I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, always remember, keep it 9,000.
What did you say his power level is?